Well, welcome, folks. I'm Gary and Carl Moss's Creek Outdoors. Today's December the 13th, 2022. One of these gray, overcast type days. I catch myself out checking cameras on a lot of these type days and see what's going on over the past few days and at night. And got a pretty little exciting episode right here, I believe. Got kind of pretty good combination of everything as far as the critters roaming around day and night. There's going to be a whole lot of night stuff on this video, and it looks like that I may be moving in with the deer, to put it here, after about 3 or 4 more days. I may have to move in and get right in their living quarters with the wind right, of course, for several days. But I've seen a little too much on this round checking cameras, and it makes me want to be out there. And if you check a camera and you see that, I don't know how well you can see that. If you can see that right there, that'll make you want to move in with them for a few days. So I've got multiple clips, pictures. There's pictures and video clips in this episode. So I'm gonna check these things and enjoy it. Well, starting off, here's a doe on an old ridgetop road. And another. And that night, a buck headed back the opposite direction. Next morning, another doe checking out the area. And then the next night, there's a rabbit in the road. I know what's after him and trying to catch him. Big bobcat. There looks like about a 6-pointer, possibly a 7. Somebody looking for an easy meal, Mr. Coyote. This is barely after 2 o'clock in the evening. What's interesting about this coyote, I noticed, if you look close, I caught him with 3 feet completely off the ground. 1 foot is all it's touching. Uh-oh, him or his buddy was back again that night. Old big fat coon scrounging around. I just know there's a number of things he's trying to find. Mr. Squirrel over to the far left, trying to find what nut might be left. Another big fat coon. Old Big Doe, she says, I'm gonna check out this roadway that's headed west, see what I can find. There's a big swamp rabbit in the road. He better find him a hole to get in, because he wouldn't like what I see here in just a few minutes. There's about a 6-point coming through heading east. Big Spike got a little left side kicker. He said, look at that camera. There's one of them old wacky acting armadillos. Oh, little rabbit, hide. There's what you don't want to see. Big bobcat. We'll pop him back and forth 3 or 4 times here. This old big cat's heading west up the road bed. He's looking for every last meal he thinks he can get a hold of. There's another rabbit. Oh, if just only he knew what just come through. Rabbit just did get going in time. There's Mr. Coyote. He's on fast walk heading west somewhere. Look at this brute. This deer came from the northeast and came by my camera crossing the road bed. I can guarantee you I would not hesitate a second far as pulling the trigger on this one. This is the first time for me to see this deer ever so far. He looks really tall and heavy. Looks like he'd have several inches in his antlers. He's the only deer that I got a picture of in this spot that night. here's some more different bucks coming from a big ridge back to the west, heading to the southeast. You look really close in the upper left portion of the picture here. I've got a stand right over this one. And there goes Mr. Hungry Pants once more. I had a lot of action involving a huge number of deer in this location this one specific night, and I guess this pair of coyotes decided they would try their best to join in on the fun. I'm pretty sure this is that big buck from that previous video clip, but right here he's further south in this location. I didn't take no video clips in this specific spot, but based on some blurred photos here in just a second, I think there was 3 or 4 different bucks chasing on this specific night. There's even another different buck I hadn't got on camera yet. Looks like probably a 6 or a 7 pointer. And that right there may even be another one. A lot of does in this specific spot. And of course, if you're hunting, that's what you want. Hunt the does. But they're just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth all night long. There's just pictures of so many different bucks, it just comes to a point where I can't tell which is which. Turkey's out cruising, looks like on a dreary morning. And here's some kind of buck right here. I can't tell for sure what he is, but if you look close right there again, he's right under my stand, or one of them. And there's another buck. And there's a big buck running. Another big buck running. I'm gonna have one more look here at this brood, as I call him. I'll pop him back and forth 3 or 4 times and look at him here just a little bit more. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. as far as this wildlife video. So until next time, on the next episode, I'm Garen Carlin, Monsters Creek Outdoors, and I'll see you.